I got to tell you, man, I'm playing these video games. I'm playing a lot of Stardew Valley.
Love it.
I'm watching some movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. It's fun.
Always.
But Value Sesh, when I pop a little rabbit hole gummy, oh my God, dude.
I'm talking total relaxation, too.
Total relaxation.
When I game, when I'm watching something relaxing, it's a comfortable, like, relaxing. It's not even, I don't even know the best way to describe it without sounding like.
It's like jumping into a swimming pool on a hot summer day.
It is refreshing. Yeah.
And like you just got done doing yard work.
Ooh,
and you
I
go
know
straight
that.
from the lawnmower and just jump into that pool and all that dirt and everything. You just valuesash.com. Use code Scaredy. It's so good. Trust.
You know, I got a problem, Tone.
What's that problem?
I have some people in my life I need to buy a gift for, and they're into like spooky, cool, weird stuff, but it's like New Year's. Who even has this stuff? It's New Year's. Like, do I have to wait like 8 months or what am I going to do?
You don't have to wait 8 months at all. You can go right now to Horror Monger Collectibles.
What?
A brand new store in Mesa.
Whoa. What do they do?
Man, they just sell anything and everything spooky and horror.
Wow.
They're right off Stapley in Mesa, Arizona. You go to horrormonger.com, see what they got, check them out.
Everything.
If you need horror movie stuff, man, they're your horror movie hookup.
All year round.
Right here on the east side.
Huh. Yeah. I think I'll go check them out.
They're the best horror store on the east side of this whole valley.
Horror Monger, come see us. We're in Mesa, you sluts. Sorry.
Hey, welcome to Scaredycast, everybody. We're here in Days Dead in Las Vegas, sitting at our table.
Yeah, baby.
Just hanging out, doing our thing. What's your guys' favorite cosplay you've seen today so far?
Ooh, I will say I just saw someone dressed in
The Midsummer.
Midsummer. So
Yeah.
cool. Even with the bear. The
and the
on
giant
fire bear.
Flower dress and everything. It was like.
I never saw Midsummer.
What?
Me neither. I only seen the scenes.
Too
You guys have never
long.
seen it?
Too long.
Too long and seems too serious and
You
seems
guys,
like,
you
it
guys,
seems like one of those
you
movies.
guys give me shit about not watching movies and you haven't seen Midsummer. That's
Okay,
fucking
there's a
crazy.
big difference
Yeah.
between not seeing Midsummer and not even knowing who Pauly Shore is.
Right. That's like saying like.
Sorry, I'm young.
You're young. Oh, that's the.
Sorry, I'm a youthful teenager.
Huge
What?
difference.
I think you're just making excuses.
I'm not.
Well, hey, you know what? We haven't seen one horror movie. You haven't seen like any. So I don't want to hear
Well,
it. You've seen like one horror movie.
I was raised by my Midwestern grandma
You were
who
raised
didn't
by
let me watch.
Midsummer?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Was
I was
she-
raised by Florence Pugh.
Was your grandma anything like the one from Front Room?
No. Well, kind of. She was like,
Wait,
she
kinda.
was really religious and she was scary.
Hey, speaking of summers, we have one walking our way.
We have a Miss
Our favorite
Summer
summer.
Flynn.
We have our favorite summer here.
Hi. Everyone.
La la la
it's
la
fine. It's fine.
la la
Everything's
la.
fine.
That
Okay,
one's
it's
stuck
okay.
in your head now, isn't it?
It is.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm just dropping everything over here.
La, 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 la,
Summer,
la,
you do the
la.
Q&As
I
for
do.
all of the celebrity panels.
I do.
And you are chock full of amazing stories.
Thank you.
You actually were just telling me about like how it was like herding cats for for a Revenge of the Nerds panel, and I really would love you to relay that story because it was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
And Tony can actually relate to it because he was trying to hurt
Are you
us.
talking about here or in Chicago?
Here.
Oh, really?
3 hours ago.
Well,
It's still fresh. I'm still traumatized. Okay, so what had happened was, well, anytime you have a group panel, and they're all at different tables. Not like you guys are all at the same area. It's like you get one and then you lose the others, right? And then you get some others and then you lost one. And it's like, oh my gosh, can everyone
It's
just come
like cats.
here? It really is. And then you're walking down the hall and one gets stopped by a fan and they don't want to be rude, so they stop and talk, even though they're on a mission. They got to go somewhere. The nerds are very self-sufficient people. And
they're like the Seven Dwarfs, and you're like Snow White.
We're talking about the cast of Revenge of the Nerds.
yes.
Yes.
Not just any old nerds.
Not
The
just nerds in
nerds.
general.
Not you
like-
nerds. Not
Yeah,
us
not
nerds.
you nerds or us nerds.
The nerds.
Yeah,
the
the
nerds.
nerds.
The best nerds, Revenge of the
Larry
Nerds.
and
They are
Ryan
fantastic.
and David, Robert Carradine.
So I look to the back of the room and I see Bobby Carradine standing in the back waiting for the rest of his peoples. And then I see him go, and I see him sit down in the back row before someone notices him. And then another minute later, his co-star Julia shows up. They're not being escorted by people. They're just showing up. They know where they got to be, and they're here, right?
Beautiful.
And then she sits next to him. I look away for 5 seconds. And I look to the door, and I see Andrew come in and kind of stand by the door. So I'm like, great, we got 3. I look over to the chairs, they're gone.
How does that even happen? Like, where did they go?
Quickly.
And
they
so
just
fast.
vanished in the night.
Quiet.
You were trying to wrangle them the same time I was trying to wrangle these two earlier, like at the same time.
Yes. And so I'm like, wow, I went from 2 to 3 to none to 1. And I'm like, well, we have Andrew now, but I lost the other 2. Come on up, Andrew.
You know, I will say,
yeah, go ahead.
in the panel room, though, there's like all these secret doors
Yeah.
that like go into
Yeah.
like weird places.
She came to me this morning and was asking if like the audio stuff was all set from last night. I'm like, yeah, it should be. Let me go there and check. And I went immediately,
Yeah.
and she was already in there. And I'm like, wait, like what the like,
Dude, she goes through the back rooms. There's portals here.
yeah. I'm like, how the hell
secret
did you
tunnels,
get
secret
Yeah.
tunnels.
here
There's tunnels.
first? And I left I went right away. I'm like, I'm gonna go check right now. I'm on
You
it.
walked. You left. And I was like, I'm going to fuck with him. And you didn't say a thing.
I didn't.
You didn't say a damn thing.
I was on a mission. I was like,
No, when you saw me in there, you didn't like, how did you
I
get
didn't. I was like,
Tony's like, I'm just gonna let this be.
I was like, that's summer.
Whatever's happening.
She's magic.
She's magic.
Summer. Here she is.
There
Well,
she is.
It's a part of the summer
Hello.
lore, actually.
Right?
Take that.
Yeah.
Well,
Take
what
one of
had
those.
happened was Alex Vincent wanted to go
Dead
in
ass
through the
take a
door
sticker.
that was behind
Hey, you wanna be on the
his
show?
chair.
We're recording right
directly to the room.
Yeah.
Hello, show.
And-
My name is at Mokuzai Lane. Subscribe to
And,
my
I
YouTube
didn't know
channel
which door
and
that
follow
was
me on
from the
Instagram.
panel
I'm the baddest bitch
I
y'all
like-
motherfuckers
so,
will
like, I
ever
know these
meet.
doors, so I know and then that was the same time he walks out.
You're like,
Done.
You're like, whatever's
Have
happening.
those.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Those are gummies. Those are gummies in there.
That's amazing.
I'm not. That's Delta 9.
No, we're not lying at all.
We are sponsored by Value Sesh. And they make wonderful rabbit hole gummies. Oh, that's going in the bumper right there. That's going.
That's
right
on
there.
the bumper.
Right on the front bumper.
We can't show you guys what's happening right now. We'll get banned off YouTube.
There's 2 of them, so it's 20 milligrams each. If you're not super used to edibles, I would say just do half.
Oh, I'm hella used to edibles.
Then do whole one. Because if you the baddest bitch.
I am the baddest bitch,
And
right? Let me see that microphone again.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I need like a wrestling entrance for this. Like,
Didn't I tell y'all I'm the baddest motherfucking bitch y'all ever motherfucking met, right? Right? At Mokuzai Lane on Instagram, at Mokuzai Lane on TikTok, at Mokuzai Lane on YouTube. Y'all better motherfucking follow me. Y'all missing motherfucking out, bitch. You heard?
dang.
Wait,
Oh my
I think
God.
you need to be on Scaredycast. Like, you need to take my spot on Scaredycast. Like, you're so fun, actually. Like, holy shit. Yes, amazing.
Just a little bitch.
Bitch.
I mean, how do you follow that up? Like, damn.
Can't. Like,
We're done.
I got
We're
nothing.
done.
I got nothing.
Ended.
That's why I'm just.
Do yourself
Don't
a
forget
huge
your
favor.
stickers.
Yeah. Take that gummy and then listen to our goofy ass podcast, and then it might make sense.
Hell yeah.
Ghosts, cryptids, a little bit of true crime. We're from Phoenix, Arizona.
Have you guys been to the Haunted Museum here?
We're
No,
trying
we
to go.
wish.
We're trying to go. I know, but we're here at the con, so it's like we're trying to get away, but we don't.
I get it. Tonight.
We're going on the pub crawl tonight. We're hitting Fremont with everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the shots.
Hell yeah.
Including us.
Doug Dimmadome from Dimsdale Dimmadomes.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, come over here, Doug. Doug Dimmadome, come here.
Speaking of herding cats.
Is that Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale
Dimmadome, owner
Dimmadome?
of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Owner and
All right.
founder of Blubber Nuggets.
Blubber Nuggets, yeah.
They're chewy.
That's right.
I don't know what's happening on this episode, y'all. All hell's breaking loose. But y'all know how we do, so it's par for the course.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Off the rails is how we do it around here, and this is it.
No, we love you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And enjoy that gummy. And then hit up Value Sesh, use code Scaredy, and save some money.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
Yeah. Cheese, bitch.
like the Spartans in
I had a
300.
Coke today for the first time in weeks.
A Coca-Cola. A Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, I mean.
We're gonna want,
I stopped
everybody in
drinking
this
soda.
place is going to want to be on the podcast.
I haven't had a soda
now
since
'cause of
before
you.
New Year's.
Enjoy, guys. We'll see
I'm
you later.
actually
Have
really proud of
fun.
you.
And I was crashing out today.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
So I was like, I need sugar and caffeine stat.
I'm a Coke addict myself.
Dude,
But it
I
doesn't
need
count because we're in Vegas.
I
So
need
once
to
we
be
leave-
on whatever she's on because holy shit.
I do too.
Oh my god.
See, I need her back here. That hyped me up.
Right? You ready to just like you ready to throw
I'm
down?
ready
I'm
to
ready.
go.
I'm ready to go climb the the Stratosphere Tower.
Yeah.
I climb the strat.
Let's get on it.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be like Spider-Man out here,
You're
like
that guy that got arrested on the Eiffel Tower.
absolutely.
Summer, let's dish.
Okay.
Who's just the fucking worst?
No,
I cannot.
Who's the best? Wait, who's the best?
I want to
Who's
keep
the
my
best?
job.
Okay,
Yes.
who's the best?
Who's the best?
Probably Felissa.
Oh my God.
I agree.
Honestly, there's so many great ones. Malcolm McDowell's always genius to talk to because he's hilarious. He's dry sense of humor, and we get along great.
It's got like that British sense of humor.
Yeah, and I do too. So we really vamp off of each other very well. So I love talking to him. Felissa's always a gem, but I like her as a person anyway.
She's amazing.
Not
Oh, God,
not
yeah.
just as like someone to interview. I like to talk to her. So, yeah.
You know what I love about Felissa too?
I'll tell you who's the worst off camera.
Yes,
but I
yes,
want
yes.
I can't.
That's
We're
gonna be
gonna get that
Scaredycast
dirt.
exclusive information just for us.
I want to keep my job, so I cannot.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what that
You're
is,
trying to get Summer fucking fired.
if you guys want to know what that is, that's
You
going to
guys
be
want
off.
my job.
no, girl, I
Patreon
don't want your
exclusive.
job. That's
Hell
a hard
no.
job. That is a hard job.
I can't do that job at all. I would just geek out the entire
I can't
time.
do any
like
job.
I've just been staring at Brian Tochi like all weekend because
It's like
Ninja Turtles was my life as a child.
That's a real life
And so
Ninja
like
Turtle.
whenever I've just walked past and I hear him talking, he's not like his voice isn't exactly Leonardo, but you could kind of hear it in there. And I'm just walking by. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to make you really nerd out real quick.
oh,
No
God.
pun intended.
No pun intended.
One of my regular customers for years while he was on Chicago PD was Elias Cotis. And I will tell you, he is honestly one
Oh
of the
my
most
God.
beautiful, gentle, amazing humans I've ever met, ever in my life. I'll tell you what he ordered. You want to know what he ordered?
yes.
Yeah.
Every time. Glass of Malbec, angel hair pasta
Wow.
with aioli sauce, so like a light olive oil, garlic,
sounds so
and
good.
marinara on the side. No, wait, it wasn't aioli. Sorry, wrong celebrity. So
Should I? That's someone else.
I get my
Sorry about it.
celebs
That's Kevin Costner,
confused.
my bad.
he did order off menu, so that's the thing. So he ordered the angel hair with marinara on the side, and then this was the off menu item. He got calamari, but he got it grilled, and that had the garlic aioli sauce.
Oh, this make me hungry.
And he would.
It's a great order.
It does make me.
gently
I'm gonna order that
put it,
anytime I
spoon
go
it
get
into his
Italian.
pasta, making his
So it's like the
own-
right-
making his own little seafood angel hair marinara combo.
This guy's on a
and
whole
one of
nother
the
level.
best, honestly, one
I
of the
mean-
best humans I've ever met in my life.
Where's he at? You should call him. Let him come. Let's party with him tonight. He sounds amazing.
It's like
He's the best person in the
No,
world.
no.
You know, yeah, obviously he lived in Chicago for the years that he was on the show, but he hasn't been on for quite some time. So I'm assuming he's in LA. I'm not really sure
yeah.
where he's at now.
I have
I
like
think it's
a,
LA.
I have a wall for certain people, and that's one wall I don't want to ever break through.
Wait,
I don't
like,
want-
You can't
because
meet
you don't
him?
want to like ruin.
I don't
like,
want.
The
I
idea.
remember like my thing with
With Buffy.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, Xander or whatever his name
I
was.
met Xander and he was not cool to me, and it ruined my favorite TV show.
Go
and
meet your heroes.
now I'm always scared. Like, I mean, the thing that's nice about Days of the Dead, at least, though, is like, dude, everybody is so nice.
So nice. I
So
love
nice.
it. Honestly,
That's
Especially
a face
Summer.
you're making over there, Summer.
At
everyone
least
that
nice
we've
to
met,
us.
everyone that
I
we've
mean-
met has been nice.
I
We
don't
haven't
know,
met
but-
everybody though.
Everyone here at this con is so nice.
Yes, at this con.
At this city, at this
At this
specific
one.
one. Sorry, I'm just like
So
roping you
and
all
actually,
over.
You're
and
okay.
that's the most action I've gotten in a long time, girl. So yes, please rub away.
But
Well,
yeah, I am nerding out because Casey Jones is my favorite. I don't even play Fortnite, but my kid told me, he's like, they're coming out with the Casey Jones skin on Fortnite, and I'm like, all right,
You're like,
you let me know when it's
cha-ching.
there. And I don't know why that's cool.
Rest assured,
There's
he
a,
would not disappoint. I mean, he might if you met him on the street because he's not expecting a fan to come up to him. You know, he's a very quiet, reserved person,
yeah.
but so nice. He
There's-
would actually, if I wasn't his server, he would make sure he came over and said hello to me. Every time.
That's
Man.
you know what, and like I think that is what is so amazing about, like you were saying, so many of the people that we met have been like so like supportive and just nice, and like when you see those interactions continuously, and that's what you're talking about, like with Felissa, like she's a genuine person who truly loves her fans. And like she'll recognize you and she will like remember you from like different things. Maybe she doesn't know your name, whatever, like because they see hundreds of people a day, but she's gonna be like, oh hey, yeah, no, you were here, and it's like, what? Holy shit. And I think that is just what is such a beautiful thing about the horror community and Days of the Dead, is that you're able to have these interactions and you're able to like truly make these beautiful memories of things that you've had, like a lot of like really near and dear moments, whether it was with your family or it's like your favorite movie or whatever it might be.
For example, my mom is with us on this Days of the Dead, because Vegas is close enough to home so that she could come with, and we go to all these cons, and I tell her stories about people we meet and all this stuff, and she might see pictures or she might see a video or something, but it's like, now that she's here and she's got to meet a ton of people, and all the people know, like, oh, that's Brian. That's Brian from Scaredycast. That's your mom? Oh, cool. And everyone's just like, oh, hi, Mom. Like, you're my mom now.
Yeah.
And
this is Brian's mom.
Yeah. And she's just like,
mom.
she's like, this is so weird. Like, everybody's like totally nice. And I'm like, I know. There is some bad people. Absolutely. But horror inherently is not bad.
Yeah.
Bad people ruin everything. So it's like, but everyone here is just nice. It's cool and genuine.
Something that Doug Bradley said in one of my panels, I can repeat it because it's online, it's out there. It was a few years ago. He said something along the lines of, horror fans are the best. He says, everyone is so nice. I sit at a table and people in black cotton come up and give me money. And then he continues. He's like, Comic-Con fans are weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I will have to find this interview because I know it's on my YouTube somewhere. The Dolls of Horror YouTube.
Yes, Dolls of Horror
Follow us
YouTube.
on
I know
on
it's
YouTube.
out there. This is probably 3 years ago. It's been a long time. I know it was in Chicago, one of those cons. But yeah, that was a quote from Mr. Doug Bradley. Comic-Con people are weird.
It's
Here,
true.
people in black cotton come up and give me money. And look at us. Like, I'm green today, but I'm normally black, and everyone else is black.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm green and black.
There you go.
That's the best
see,
way.
okay, so we're like combination. Well, okay, so speaking of, I mean, you do so many panels at all of these. How do you prepare for that? Because we were like struggling even coming up with 10 questions. So it's like, how do you do it?
That's trade secret.
Oh,
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
So
It's
you
because
don't-
like our show.
so you don't take my
I
job.
mean, you could probably tell by listening to it is like we don't really plan anything.
Okay.
we hit
So-
record and then
Girl.
we go. So whenever it's time to actually plan shit, we're like,
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what to
why-
do. Like,
but that forces, I think,
Yep.
it forces you to be genuine.
I do have to admit, I apologize. I've been very busy since we met, and I haven't listened to a single episode. But
that's okay.
But I love your Instagram. Your reels are hilarious.
Hell
you
yeah.
bathing in your animals and shit had me cracking up.
Tony was like Scrooge McDuck with our value sesh edibles.
He's like, no, these are mine. He's like, speak for yourself. I can't eat them all. It's
Go to
like-
valuesense.com and use code Scaredy to save money.
So I
Thank
mean,
you.
I watch your stuff. They're hilarious. I haven't got around to listening to a full episode, and I apologize.
I don't blame you because I don't listen to our stuff either.
we don't listen to this show.
Yeah.
It really is.
I
We
hate
Scaredycast.
hate it.
Like, we
I'm
hate
going
Honestly.
to, though. I'm going to, I promise. But the next time we see each other, it's happening. I'll have several
Yes.
in me already. But, well, I forgot where I was going with this before I made
I
my
got one. I got a
confession.
question.
You got an edible.
You've been all over for these cons.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite city that you're just like, this is my
Ooh.
favorite city to
This
be?
one.
I love
Vegas?
Vegas. I was just going to say,
Well-
because this one's mine.
So the thing is,
Really?
I love Vegas.
I love
I'm
Chicago.
Real quick,
obsessed
everybody,
with
stop
it.
what you're doing.
I'm looking.
That guy right there.
With the Vegas Golden Knights. No.
No, that guy right there. He's pointing at me. Is that Here for Blood cosplay?
No.
what?
Is this man dressed like one of the?
What?
Remember, you know the bad
The one
guys that
that-
break into the house?
Hold on.
Who you
Whoa,
dressed as?
Who are you?
Okay, now that you're closer,
You have
Hi.
a Spartan shield.
Yeah,
Wait,
what?
we got to
You're
get video of
ripped.
this.
Yeah,
Hold on.
sorry.
We got to get video of this.
Damn.
This is amazing.
Look at this.
Yeah, flip this bad boy around.
Look at this physique.
Turn
Oh,
around.
you want to see a bad
There we
boy?
go, There we go.
Damn.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now enter.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, hang on.
Oh, here we
He's
go.
got to make an entrance here, everybody. If this is the audio, you got to go to YouTube and watch this entrance happening right now. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel right now.
I'm turned on and I'm scared.
Oh, Jesus. You're turning the ladies on.
You're turning. He's like, yeah, no.
Eli, that's why I do this. That's incredible.
Who are you dressed as? If you cared to break character.
Oh no, I'm the Goldilocks killer.
Oh, the Goldilocks killer. Oh.
This is a character.
It's a movie. Okay.
We have right in front of us not only a movie star, but a serial killer.
Okay.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Goldilocks killer. Okay.
Goldilocks killer's hot.
Well,
Yeah.
pitch it
I
real
was like,
quick.
damn. Goldilocks.
Summer's going to
Tell us
interview.
all about it.
Room 1145.
Do you have a girlfriend?
But Goldilocks, a very mentally deranged individual who's strung out on multiple different kinds of drugs, who's become obsessed with blonde women. I only
I'm scared.
have eyes for you. You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm safe.
Okay.
But once I get the hots for you,
Yeah, my
I
mom's.
track down and find you, and I do things to you and kill you, and then I put your hair in my wig.
Okay.
This is already 30
Well, I'm not a
different
natural
women's
blonde. Does
hair.
that
That's
count?
30
I am a
different
natural
women's
blonde.
hair.
Am I in trouble?
My God.
The roles have been reversed.
So, if you want to be in our movie, Blondie,
I'll die.
I just need a lock of your hair, and I'll put it in the wig, and we'll make it in the movie.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll do it.
I'll-
We'll have a whole hair credit, so you can just be in a movie because your hair is in the wig.
Are you serious? That's so cool.
You know, it's super cool.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Because it's never been done before.
I can't wait
People can
till.
have their hair as a featured part of a costume.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I got
can't-
a lot of it, so.
So all we
I can't
need
wait
is you to
for,
break, like, I like a little bit thicker. Let's see here.
Like
yeah,
this one
about
at the
this
front?
one.
Yeah.
Just-
Okay.
If you at least braid me something that thick and
Okay.
longer, the better.
Okay.
You'll see it in this wig once I stitch it in.
I'm gonna.
That's so cool. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
No, we're done today.
You're done
So
today.
We'll be here
So are you telling me this is everyone's real hair?
Yeah.
Oh my God, all those braids are real people's hair.
30 locks for women that we've gone to conventions. And
I am so upset I dyed my hair.
I can't wait for
Yeah,
Kelsey's
You should have seen
strand
Halloween.
of hair to get its Hollywood star.
we
Yeah,
went
that's how I'm
to
gonna-
haunts on Halloween night, and we got most of them on Halloween night in Texas at the
That's-
Bat City Scaregrounds.
Amazing.
And it's an outdoor haunt there in Austin, and then we went to the Scream Hollow haunt, and we got about 4 or 5 locks at that from the Halloween weekend this last year.
What was like the inspiration behind like being like, oh, we're going to use real hair like from different people?
Because no one done it before. That was the biggest thing, is no one's really gotten their fans' hair. Now, interacting with the fans and saying, hey, let's do something a little bit different.
That's
And
so cool.
he's inspired heavily by BTK, the real serial killer BTK, dressed like a doll and had a blonde wig and took pictures of himself, like, in drag and
That's amazing.
asphyxiated himself and things like that. So he's heavily influenced by Norman Bates, of course, and Buffalo Bill, which is also inspired by Buffalo Bill. So he's basically like Buffalo Bill that's jacked up on steroids and all kinds of methamphetamines.
Instead of like it puts a lotion on the skin, it's like it puts a conditioner on the hair.
And the hair.
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
It braids the hair for me now.
Who'd you have sign that?
So yes, that's the whole thing about it. We wanted to do a serial killer that's actually not just killing innocent victims as well. This story has a twist where he actually goes up against another group of despicable masked people.
Ooh.
His victim is house sitting for the weekend. Little does she know, he's in the closet waiting to kill her, but the house owners have a safe with $5 million in cash, and with home invaders are there for the safe.
Ooh, so it's a little.
And he gets angry that they have interrupted his work. So
That's-
do things to Lexi.
yeah, and so things happen, and now all of a sudden our despicable villain is now our anti-hero.
Hell yeah. I love that. Oh, that's, you know what?
When does this come out?
Yes,
When
where can
see
we watch
this? How
this?
can
Well,
we see
this is the thing. We're raising funds right now. We have an Indiegogo. It's called Caught in My Eye on Indiegogo, because that was the original title. We've changed it to Goldilocks. That now it kind of plays a little bit more on the lore and the fairy tale Very little, very subtle, but it's, we're playing on that being a popular thing right now with the Steamboat coming out and the Winnie the Poohs and things like that, which I heard Steamboat was very good, by the way.
Yeah.
I know we missed the screening. We're so
too.
sad.
I missed it too. We got here late.
Indiegogo dress.
It's just caught my eye on Indiegogo. Plus, you can find us on the Facebook at the Goldilocks movie. The link is right there. It's easy to find.
Go help these guys out. Support them. This is an original idea. It's amazing. This needs to be made. We need to get these guys some money, and then they can start making the next greatest horror film.
Well, yeah, we're here at Days of the Dead. We have a lot of the Terrifier crew here, and that is such a testament to indie films and how if you're just able to get in front of these audiences, and if you're able to make to raise the money, we're able to make really cool shit that is original and that has never been seen before. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that our peeps
check out some of these perks for their Indiegogo. Leather replica masks, and this is a really fun mask. Look at those masks.
It's gorgeous, actually.
Thank yous. Mini plaster wall masks. So I'm assuming the laugh cry theater masks, right? T-shirts. Goldilocks posters signed, of course.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, and the poster designs, many to choose from. Very cool. DVD. The DVD perk is $50. It's 23% off right now.
Support indie horror,
I'm not sure
guys.
if there's a delay on here between your producing. Killer combo. So that's a shirt and it looks like a poster. Is that right?
Yeah.
The art is really pretty.
Yeah. So they got combo perks. You can get your face on a wanted poster. Hey.
You could be killed in the movie if you're
a
blind.
signed Funko Pop. That's cool.
You guys should have a level on there where people can send you your their hair.
I was just gonna say,
if
you have a P.O. box,
Oh,
can
is
they
there a
send
level
you
on
lots
here?
of hair if they
Yes.
want? Okay.
I'm not putting it, but
We're
it's gotta
in
be here
demand, so
somewhere.
we're going to be adding perks as they come in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like right now, we have a perk you can act with Paul T. Taylor, who was Pinhead in Hellraiser Judgment.
Amazing.
Oh, first of all, he's a great person, isn't he? Isn't he a great
Paul?
human? Yeah.
I love Paul. He's one of my good
Yeah,
friends.
I've met him a couple of times, but I have a very good mutual friend from back in my theater days who knows him. And so that's how we kind of got
He's a
acquainted.
fantastic actor and a very, very nice person. So I've been fortunate. He was in my film Butcher's Bluff, and which will be released in March. You can look for that in all the streaming
Own a
sites.
Goldilocks mask.
And yes. We have the stunt mask that he actually will be worn in screen.
Wow.
And so we'll have a certificate of authenticity that comes
You guys
along
are out
with
here
that.
doing it.
Yes.
So many people have good ideas, but you guys are out here really putting.
We came all the way from Texas to come out here and let
Oh,
people
hell yeah,
know.
that makes sense because of Paul.
Yeah.
What part, Dallas
We're
or
in
Houston or what?
Austin area. Yes.
Very
yes.
cool.
And we came here to just let people know what's going on. We usually do other events around Texas, but we're like, we got to get out. We got to hit some other ones. So hopefully this year we'll be hitting a couple other spots that will be funded and ready to go.
Texas has such a great film community. I've done 2 movies so far, and they were both done in the Dallas area.
Awesome.
So I love the Texas film community.
I've done a few in Dallas. That's me. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah, you guys are in the perfect spot to be doing this, man. You guys are good. You guys are doing it. It's not a matter of if, it's when.
Are you gonna grow out your hair so you can put locks in
I'm
it?
not blonde enough, I don't think.
Well, we can change that. We can change that.
Mama is.
That's right.
She's like, this is my hair.
She's like, why are you volunteering my hair?
Watch. And then I'm at the cons. She starts going to all the cons as oh my God, you were in Goldilocks. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just here. My mom was in Goldilocks. That's why I'm here. You're gonna be a star.
Oh,
yes.
Awesome.
We got to get a full body shot.
I'm just gonna duck this way. Hi.
Duck this way.
Hi.
Duck this way.
Take a photo.
Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow wow. Bow wow.
Can we get a full body one? I can interrupt your podcast and then we can get photos, right?
Do it, yeah.
You just want a full body of him because he's so hot.
Yeah, it is summer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, he is. She's yeah, you want to? Do you have
gotta
any?
get ready.
Do you have any crazy ghost stories or anything like
Ghost stories?
Anything weird unexplained that's happened?
Unexplained?
Yeah. Okay. How about? What's your favorite? You got a lot of killer clown stuff.
I have an actual obsession, an undying obsession.
Ooh, look at her phone. That's cool. And the background is that
From Temu, $2.56. And my phone has not cracked yet.
is that favorite movie of all time?
Yes.
Easily, like not even close.
Is the video game fun?
I have not played it.
I haven't played
Us
it
neither, but we want to know.
No, yes.
I want to play it.
Oh my god, I don't like, so I love the game, I love the class, I love everything about it. One thing I do not like is how they have made Shorty so many different outfits. Shorty should be in his original, yellow, blue,
Keep
red.
it. Because why? None of the other ones changed. Leave him
No,
alone.
because leave Shorty alone. Shorty does not deserve this. Shorty
Justice
should not
for
be.
Shorty.
Justice for Shorty.
Shorty.
Shorty does not deserve it. No, they made Flynn nice. They made Fatso Jumbo, and like all of them so nice and neat. Why are you messing with Shorty?
Maybe it's like a trademark. It's discrimination is what it is against Shorty.
Yeah.
He could stay in the same outfit for like what was it? 1986. He could stay in the same outfit for 40 years. Let him be.
Stop messing with Shorty.
Stop it.
Don't remake it. Don't rematch it.
Yeah, we're starting right here.
It stops.
We write it down.
Get out of here.
Days of the Dead, January, I think 18th. Let him be.
Take some stickers and cards. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, and so hashtag Justice for Shorty.
Yeah, right on.
See you guys.
Never will zoologist Dr. Jeremy Fishletter forget the huge creature he encountered as a child. Tall, bipedal, staring back at him from the depths of the swamp. Now, as an adult, he is ready to put his professional reputation on the line and head out to explore that vast, mysterious world of cryptid Americana. Grab your copy of Skunk Ape Semester by Mike Robinson today on Amazon.
Hey, welcome to Scaredycast. We're here with Austin Ackert, artist extraordinaire.
You know how many times that we'll be at a con and we're like, we wish Austin was here because like you are so fucking talented. Like we're not even trying to brown nose right now.
People want to know who Austin is.
Tell them who you are.
So we tell them
he's Austin.
We don't just
Austin,
make,
who
we don't
are
make
you?
a song for everybody. We don't make a song for everybody, okay?
Actually, yeah, Evil Izzy's got one, and you. So I think that's two people.
Basically.
Austin, tell everybody who you are.
I am
my best
I
friend.
identify as a he/him, human being from the planet
Mostly.
Earth, also known as Terra.
Yes.
Ooh.
Terra Firma.
Are we getting some Austin Ackert lore? Are we getting deep into the?
Oh, you want?
He's
the
like,
lore.
Austin
back in
Ackert
my
cinematic
day.
universe?
But yeah, no, local Arizona artist and comic book artist extraordinaire.
Very good one. Yes.
Cartoonist.
Yes.
All around cartoonist.
All around artist.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how do you know how sometimes like cosplayers are like, I'm not a cosplayer. I don't know. They'll say like I dress in costume, whatever. It's like, do you have a certain like? Are you like, no, I'm an artist, or is it like, no, you're like, I'm all of it?
I mean, I don't really have like an artist, or like I guess like the better thing for what I do would be cartoonist.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was like, on my Instagram, I was like indie comic book creator, and then some other guy was like, don't do that, just put cartoonist.
You're like
well-rounded.
Yes. So. You know what's so amazing too is like we've had a few screenings of movies, and like at the end of the movie, you'll just come up with like a fucking like one of the best drawings I've ever seen, and you're like, yeah, it was like 10 minutes.
He did
in the dark.
He did it on a bar napkin in the dark in a movie theater with a pencil. And I'm just
like, we have to frame this.
That he found in between the seat cushions and was like, oh, cool.
Cactus Cat, I want that on a shirt. One day we're going to have Cactus Cat on a shirt.
Right.
That was amazing.
That was like a full-on marker and everything.
Also, don't forget that because he can draw anything and any idea, this guy will just be like at his booth drawing whatever, and as people come by, they're like, hey, can you do this? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then he's just like, boom, here you go. And he makes custom stuff. So like if you want Predator that looks like Ronald McDonald, he can do it.
That would be funny.
Dude, imagine
Ronald
mixing
McDonald.
all the McDonald's characters, Grimace, Hamburglar, but like Hamburglar is Beetlejuice.
Oh my god.
Grimace, who's big and purple?
This is actually a great idea.
Barney.
Horror.
No, that's Grimace.
No,
big and purple.
Psycho Gorman.
Psycho Gorman. Okay.
Psycho Gorman.
Who's gonna be Birdie? Oh, Chicky or whatever from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Ooh,
this is writing itself. That's all I'm saying.
So many cease and desist letters from so many different
McDonald's
people.
is like, shut the fuck up.
As long as it's like, I heard there's like a legal thing where like as long as it's part parody or it's like a certain percentage where it's not like the actual thing, you can like get away with it.
Oh, okay.
It has to be like a
just
parody.
a tiny little bit different.
Yeah,
the only
or-
thing though I'll say is like, don't fuck around with Disney because they'll fucking sue your ass. I don't care if you're selling like $1 shirts. They're gonna fucking find you, and they're gonna.
We'll just call it McDonald's. No, it's not McDonald's. We're talking about
Or like in
McDonald's.
Coming to America, where it's called McDowell's. Like they're the competitor down the road. Yeah.
So sorry, we totally got off the rails there. You're an artist. How long have you been drawing? How long have you been making work?
So drawing since I can remember, but I've only been doing like the con stuff and trying to like make money off of my art since when I turned 30. I was like, oh my God, my life is almost over. I have to do something. So, and that was 6 years ago. So.
You don't look a day over 21.
Your life is over at 30.
And you know what's so exciting? This is the first Days of the Dead con that we've been together, and it's in fucking Vegas. Wait, Phoenix? You're oh yeah, sorry.
But this is
I don't have a good memory.
Out of town one.
Out of town. It's so fun when you're like, yeah, I'm here, and like I saw your videos and stuff like that. Like it's just amazing. And you know what I love too about like cons and things like you're talking about like being an artist, like the fact that it's just like full send. And I think that like can really inspire other people. Like, do you ever have people come up to you and be like, bro, like I fucking love what you do, and like I want to do what you do, and it's like just do it.
I get a lot of like parents with their kids that are like, oh, my kid draws, and you know, like I remember being the kid, and like my parents were cool enough to bring me down to like this comic shop. We lived in Gilbert, and we had to go all the way to like downtown Phoenix because there was this comic book artist, and it was like at nighttime, and my parents drove me all the way out there so I could show them my stuff.
God bless
and
them.
it ended up being like a really great experience. So,
But no, I'm gonna say like, you know, you're very modest about your work and stuff, and we're always like, dude, we're so impressed. But like, you're here at a con, you have your table, you're selling stuff. You just said that you sold out of like the 3 Art the Clown things you had just did, and
per your
like,
suggestion.
I'm not saying you're out here doing it. And so like, you know, even if you think like, I'm not doing anything, I'm not, like you just said, there's kids out there that are standing in lines going, one day, man, holy shit, I want to go to one of these horror cons.
Right.
And it's like, no, dude, you're doing it. Like, as much as like you don't see the millions of dollars yet, it's like, dude, that's the important shit that you
is a
said.
keyword.
Because you would be that guy, and you will be that guy that goes down the line and shakes everyone's hand because you know.
I would probably do something like
exactly.
that. But my goal is to reach where Tone's at, where he's not like famous making millions of dollars, but he gets like invited to all these cons all over the country, and they'll like put him up in a hotel room, you know what I mean, and give him a free table.
Hell yeah.
If I can reach that level, I will be fine.
You're like, just give me a free espresso martini.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Having a booth with the guy, hanging out with him and already being really close friends with him, and being a talented artist, I think you're in the right spot. I think you're right where you need to be to get that.
So I'm trying to ride the right coattails. I got you guys, and then I got
Nah, we're the wrong coattails. We're the wrong coattails.
I don't even have a coat.
You know what's so cool though is like I love being able to be here, and people are like, "Yo, this poster's so fucking cool." And we're like, "Yeah, Austin's right over there. Like, go look for the big green banner."
There was
Like, and they're like, "Hell yeah!"
Oh yeah, that's true. I do have that nice big bright green banner.
It goes like to the fucking ceiling. How do you set that shit up? It goes to the ceiling, you guys. Like
yeah.
basically,
We had
how?
to zip tie it
It's
to
like
the top
That's what
of
I
that
just always
cage.
tell people. I'm always just like, yeah, the guy that did the art for our poster, he's got the biggest banner that way. Like, just look up, and it's like
And it's highlighter yellow.
the
like a
goddamn
beacon. It's
arch
green.
in
It's
St.
green.
Louis.
It's
God
green.
damn.
Get your
It was
fucking
more
colors
green,
right.
yeah.
I got
Whatever.
the green and purple going on, and I know you know, green
That's
and purple.
that's the best. That and black, dude, is the best combo ever. That's why
What's your
Scaredycast.
favorite color? What's all you guys' favorite colors?
Green, purple, black, or any combination is kind of like tied, but mostly green.
Okay.
I'm like a 80s child, and so I always loved neon blue and neon pink. When I was a kid, I got boxes of like a big box of crayons, and the neon pink one like always stood out to me the most. And then there was like, I don't know, like it was hard back then because I liked neon pink, but if you're a fucking kid in the 80s and 90s, you say you like pink anything, ooh. And then Bret the Hitman Hart, he had pink and black on his like his wrestling gear.
Badass.
So I was just like, hell yeah, dude. Someone
You
gets
rep
it.
the pink,
Neon
dude.
pink fucking
Pink's
rules,
cool.
man.
You guys
Yeah.
remember that real men wear pink?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like a few
Right?
10 years ago or something.
Or,
right?
or got milk ads? Like, holy
Oh,
shit.
man.
Oh, you
Got
have the
milk.
mustaches? Hell yeah.
Dude,
Got
the
milk.
Budweiser like frogs.
Budweiser. Or like the bitter beer face, where
Oh,
like
yeah.
the guy that had like cancer and that like it doesn't have a fucking jaw, and
Oh,
you're
God.
like,
Speaking
okay,
of,
you're like,
so
fuck.
I showed my kid, I showed Calvin Scary Movie for the first time like a year ago.
The first one.
Yeah. And we're just watching it, and he's just sitting there like,
Are you serious?
and it's because almost every joke is
It's, like, already
from the 90s. And it's like whatever they're calling each other going, yeah.
That was in
He's
all the
just like,
commercials.
what?
He's like, this is so annoying. Can we
He's like, I
fast
already
forward?
know all of this.
He's like, I don't
Like,
get
bro.
any of this. I'm like, yeah, you had to like literally be living in the 90s to understand these jokes.
You know, I
guess.
just
It's
thought
like,
about something.
God damn it.
We had that shit on VHS.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it'd be like the music would be like, you know, and it was like all like,
Or-
Yeah, the waving.
now these,
Or if there was, like,
we had to
boobies.
sit and watch the movie, and then we had to rewind it after. These kids now are like, if I don't like this part, I'm bored in this movie. They have a
As they're
button
on
to skip to
TikTok
like 10,
and, like, all that
15
shit.
seconds ahead, and then they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I watched the movie. I'm
I
like,
do
you-
that. Look, if
Well,
a movie's,
also, Tony-
if I'm watching a movie and it's boring as shit, I'm gonna be like, all right, come on.
Okay, but also like you don't
forget
like
what
a
it
movie
was.
that's even longer than 90 minutes, so
forgot-
it like makes
That's
sense.
very true.
Oh, it was goddamn Mousetrap. I
watching
I
the
was
goddamn-
skipping like 10 seconds ahead on Mousetrap because I'm like, let's just go.
That's how I
Let's
was
go.
with Don't Move.
It's called Mousetrap. It was
Bad.
the first.
The one from the 90s.
No.
That's Mouse Hunt.
No,
Mouse
no.
Hunt.
Which
So
is
this-
fantastic. That movie
Yeah.
is so good. You remember that
Yeah,
movie,
you're like,
Mouse?
wait a second,
That,
hold on.
Mouse Hunt?
We're not talking about the
Where
same
they're
movie.
chasing that little mouse. That such a good movie.
Color.
Ooh.
We didn't get to you.
All right,
Okay,
fuck
so
you.
Pink.
yeah, fuck you.
me, I'm
Let
just
me
gonna
answer a goddamn question for
God.
once. Okay, so I was a super tomboy growing up, and I was like very like anti like anything girly. So black is my favorite color, and then now though I love like you're talking about like the bright pink, like the Gracie Strangler pink, like that's like my
Yeah.
favorite, and I love like a deep red, like a
crimson.
like a blood red. A
Crimson.
Yeah,
That's the best.
Is it Chrisman?
No.
Crimson.
Or
I don't speak English very well.
Chrisman is
or brick.
Or like Carmen San Diego red.
Or like pepperoni.
That's a little bit brighter.
Like
That's a little bit brighter.
jacket?
Yeah.
Kids
But
these
yeah, I
days
say
don't
black.
even know who Carmen San Diego is.
Who?
where
Who
in
doesn't?
the world
I said kids these
is
days.
Carmen San
They're like,
Diego.
what is that?
Well, fuck them kids. Well, okay? So, I feel like as an artist, do you have like a specific color or like something that you like are more attracted to? And is it hard for you to like not always gravitate towards that? You know what I mean? Because I think like we all have our favorites, but you're like, I have to make sure I play for the audience.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for like the bright green, hot pink.
Eye-catching stuff.
I like red as well. I would say green is my favorite color. Red is my second favorite color. But and
Like
That guy smelled
Christmas.
really good. His smell wafted. It smelled good.
He was running straight at us, and I thought he was gonna jump over
said,
here for a second. Yeah.
Yeah,
glad
he
he
just
didn't
ran
catch
by
him.
and it was like, oh, that's nice. That's a good scent, man. That
smelled
smells
good. Imagine if you ran by someone's table and they're like, you smell like ass. And you're like, well,
Damn.
it's been a long weekend.
that
It's
would
been a long
suck. I've
weekend.
had people stop by my table that I'm like,
That I know it is hard, especially when it's 120 degrees in
Oh,
Phoenix and people are in cosplay and you're like, ooh.
These cons get warm, especially in like
they
pockets
do.
of like corners of this place. You'll just be sitting there like, fuck, and then you go like 100 feet,
And then
20
you're sitting
degrees
there
cooler.
like,
yeah,
it's so
rough
good
stuff.
talking with you. I mean, that's never happened to us. Like, if you're watching, it's not you. It's not you, it's us. We smell. We're the smelly ones. So you love, like, highlighter, like, colors almost.
yeah, I like those. Yeah, yes.
I have.
Yes. Highlighter sponsor this man.
Since we were talking about younger artists and stuff, just like you, like, what's something that you would like advice you would give or something, or guidance, or just anything if some little artist was like, dude, I want to be like you and do comic books, and you're like, all right, buddy, what would you say to him next?
Don't do drugs.
Well,
Don't have kids.
Don't murder people in downtown
they cost
Phoenix.
too much money.
God,
all,
believe me.
all good points.
All true, all true.
I don't know, because I made all the wrong decisions and got into it way too late. So I would say to the kids, like, stick with it, even though you probably don't want to, because, like, when I graduated high school, I didn't want to go to college. And then I ended up going anyway and dropping out because I wasn't ready for it.
Because you were forcing yourself into
Yeah.
something you
I
didn't
would
want to do.
say,
Yeah.
I wish I would have gone to art school. A lot of other artists say art school was a waste of money, but I kind of wish I would have done it. So I would suggest something like that, or like, actually putting in the effort when you're young, so that by the time you're like our age, you're already established and
Something
it's just
to kind of
easier.
like hone your skills. Because there is like there's a lot of things that you can learn, like where you're like, oh, I would never think about that. And two, I think a big thing as like a creator is like the marketing aspect that no one fucking talks about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like the days of social media and things like that. It's like, it is a whole other world, and people don't understand that that's a whole job in itself. And so it's like really hard. Like, you can be here and you can talk to as many people as you want, but if you can't turn those conversations into, oh, you're gonna actually support me, it's hard. Like, it's really fucking hard. And like, when you don't have the backing, unfortunately we were not born as Nepo babies. Hopefully in our next life we'll be Nepo babies.
Damn.
I came out of the wrong ball sack, but what can I say?
Oh, shit.
I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Me too, Dad.
Shout outs, Dad. Love you, man.
Please answer my text. Thank you.
Sky,
Please
we
and
love
thanks.
you. Sky, we love you. It's just Big Braden. Nobody, nobody
Speaking
special
of,
or anything.
I love him. It's
No.
so amazing. And I think too, like, what has been so fun about this is like, you're not only like being able to talk to like the creators themselves, but it's like being able to see those interactions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what does it mean to you as a creator when you have someone come be like, bro, I've been wanting to meet you. Like, I have your stuff. Like, or like, hey, can you please sign this? Like, that has to be like the coolest fucking feeling in the world.
It doesn't happen to me very often. Most of the time it's like, whoa, this stuff is really cool, you're really good. But no, it's never really, oh my God, I've been wanting to meet you.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yes.
Not yet.
Hey,
But-
we said if we had one person in every place we go to, one that says, oh yeah, I know who you guys are. Like, not even like, I'm so excited to meet you, but just like, oh, Scaredycast, I've heard of you guys. That's all it takes. One person in every city.
Even though sometimes I'm like, I don't think they're thinking of the right podcast, but we'll take it. And we were in Atlanta.
They're like, I loved you in Wall Street. And we're like,
We were in Atlanta, and this guy was like saying all these stories, and Tony was like kind of like going with it. And then afterwards, we're like, I don't think he's talking about Scaredycast. But then he ended up following us like on social media and stuff, and then it turned
You're
into
gonna find
the thing.
out.
You're gonna find out what Scaredycast is.
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
1976, Lambeau Field.
Well, yeah, dude.
You're the fridge, right? Yeah.
Dude, like, dude, for sure. For sure.
So speaking of, like, so we're fangirling over you, but is there anyone that you fangirl over, or that you're like on my horror bucket list that I want to meet?
If they're here, is there anyone here?
Ooh.
Tom Skerritt and Catherine, Veronica Cartwright. I always want to call her Catherine. But I got to meet them. I drew them something, but it was like a very brief encounter. And Tom Skerritt's getting up there. He's 91 years old.
Holy shit.
Bless him. Holy shit.
I'm not going to live that old.
I know.
I'll be lucky to make it to 41.
Oh my God. But like
Right.
people I haven't met yet. I know there's artists and stuff that I idolize that I would love to meet. Daniel Warren Johnson's one of them. James Herron's another one. That would be crazy to meet those guys. And then horror. Oh, I don't know. There's so many good horror
I know.
movies. It'd be cool to get to meet, I guess, the cast of Aliens. Is
Yes.
gonna
Yes.
Be at the Phoenix
Phoenix
Days
one.
of the Dead.
Yes.
So I want to meet some of them.
And I think it's like an anniversary thing, right? Like,
I think so.
25,
20,
not 25.
no,
it
it'd
would
be
have
like
been way
30,
35.
25, 30?
No,
40?
45. Because it's from the 80s, 86.
Shit.
Oh, wait. I still remember the 80s. That's 20 years ago.
I know.
Oh, my
Fuck.
God.
So no, wait, then it would be. Wouldn't it be 35? Because if I'm 36 and I was born in 88.
Best shirt ever. That is,
Okay,
he's got a
speaking of
giant
fangirling.
Bigfoot.
He just waved at you.
I know. I waved back.
I waved back.
Leonardo waved at me.
Yeah. The
guy,
Ninja
the Brian
Turtle.
Tochi, he's like in Revenge of the Nerds and Police Academy and
Look, there's
Star
Robert
Trek,
Carradine
but
right there. And,
he was the voice of Leonardo in the original 3 Ninja
There he
Turtle
is.
movies. And like,
Amazing.
hear it, like he's sitting not too far away, so I'll hear him talking, and his voice isn't exactly like Leonardo, but you hear just like a little bit in there.
That like 90s surfer dude shit.
Just
like,
hear.
yeah.
No, you don't hear the 90s surfer. It's more like the tone. Like you just hear like the tone of the voice is in there.
Okay.
Tone of the voice.
Can hear
Yeah.
Leonardo.
I could hear Leonardo in there somewhere.
That's great.
Come out, Leonardo.
But he's wearing this Bigfoot shirt where it's like Bigfoot and this giant flamingo floaty, and it is so sick. And I want it really, really
Hell
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, I have like a little rapid fire questions for you.
Boom. Here we go.
So
All right, fire 'em.
in Chicago, remember when we were asking everybody like, hey, who would win? Or like, which one do you prefer? So I'm going to do a little rapid fire.
All right.
Jason or Michael Myers?
Jason.
Or
That's all you have?
Freddy?
It? What the fuck, Kelsey? the hell?
She's like,
Jason or Freddy? Jason or Freddy?
They did that in a movie. So I like Freddy better, so I'm just gonna pick Freddy.
Freddy or Pennywise?
Pennywise is like a multi-dimensional creature from space, so probably Pennywise.
Pennywise or Dracula?
Dracula?
Dracula or Bigfoot?
Dracula or
I have to
Bigfoot?
go with Dracula again. I just love Dracula.
He can't die. He's like invincible.
He could die.
Well, yeah, he can, but
Dracula
he can't.
can absolutely die.
I don't know, man.
Dracula
have you seen
did die.
Castlevania?
What?
Have you seen Castlevania? Motherfucker turns into like
I
an ocean of
love
bats, and they're like
Castlevania.
ripping people apart. Like he's invincible, dude. I wouldn't fuck with him. Dracula is forever, man.
So, and then, since I'm really bad at this, Dracula or Art the Clown?
Dracula or who?
Art the Clown.
All right. What about Optimus Prime or
Ooh.
Dracula?
Ooh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hell
What's
yeah.
Dracula gonna do?
Autobots, roll out.
Optimus Prime's a robot.
He's gonna squish him.
He's gonna break his little fangs.
Yeah.
He's gonna chip him on Optimus Prime's shiny red ass.
Well, according to you, Dracula can't die, so he'll just
Well, that's-
regenerate.
no, exactly. I'm not saying he's gonna kill him. He just can't do anything. It's like a slingshot against an M1 Abrams tank. Like, what are you gonna do?
He could squish him for eternity every day. He'll squish
Just
him. And then
a
he,
little,
like,
just grind him.
It's like Atlas Shrugged.
He's like,
Fuck.
Autobots, lick my ball. Just grinds him
He's just
in.
a fucking pervert.
He's like, oh, I stepped in dog
Could
poo.
you imagine
And he
if?
just grinds
Could
him
you
on the-
imagine if the Transformers had like big giant metal balls just like
Didn't they
swinging
in that
around?
one-
They
in the
literally
second
did that
movie?
in Transformers 2.
Yeah.
They had balls.
With
It was
Devastator.
one of them. Had like a. It was like a.
He was
nuts.
climbing up a pyramid and had two wrecking balls that were like
wrecking
clanging
balls.
together.
Yes.
Hold on.
I was
A
like,
toy of
Hold
that. A
on.
super detailed toy of that, and it had the balls and everything.
And
Yes.
he sold that to
I was as a child of the 80s who worshiped Transformers. I'm just watching those movies,
you
just like, what
offended?
the fuck,
Dude,
dude?
the
Like,
first one I liked, but everyone after that sucked so bad.
they got so bad.
That's
They got so
incredible, these
bad.
ones.
balls. Yep, there they are.
It's not
Damn.
loading because
Oh,
we have
man.
terrible service in here. But
I just
wow,
remember in Transformers
that's amazing.
2, there's a scene where they go to the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C., because one of the planes in there's an old Decepticon they need to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So they talk to him, and he's an old man machine robot farting and
Yes.
falling over and shit. I'm like,
What?
It was terrible.
and then it
dude.
blasts the
crazy.
wall out, and like they start the scene outside where there's trees and it's green, and you're obviously like outside an Air and Space Museum in Washington D.C. in the middle of a city, and then like the wall gets blown out, and they go outside, and they're in the the airplane graveyard in Tucson, Arizona.
Yes.
They're there, and you're like, what
How-
the fuck?
how did
Like,
we-
how
what-
did like?
Yeah.
What happened to all the trees and the green and the fact that this is not Washington, D.C. anymore? Like, what
Also,
the fuck are you guys doing in these movies?
Like the fact
I
that like
still love you, Michael Bay,
Michael Bay.
but the Transformers
awesome.
movies weren't it, man.
What about Battleship? With Rihanna.
I didn't see that.
Man,
I
nobody
didn't
saw
see
Battleship.
that.
I saw it in like a hotel room at
No.
like 2
A
a.m.
movie version of the game Battleship, but it had Rihanna.
With-
they're like
Rihanna as
B5.
Yeah.
She's like, pun the replay. Can you turn the
Hey,
music
Mr.
up?
DG Mayday, Mayday.
And she's like, A1.
yeah, everybody.
Rihanna's fucking hot though. You know what? Put Rihanna in every movie.
She's pretty
She's
hot.
so hot.
She is
She's
pretty
so
hot.
hot.
Dude, you know who I
Ri-
didn't
you are
realize?
such a hater. You're such a fucking hater.
Why
The
do
fact
I
that you can say Rihanna's
Just 'cause I don't
okay.
think someone's hot now. Now I hate them.
Yeah.
Such a-
If you don't think
You're a
Rihanna's
hater.
hot, you're out of your goddamn mind.
We don't claim him. Honestly, actually, you're going to be new, Brian.
Hot, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Ape's gonna come in
Ape,
here.
Phil, and Ape are gonna come in here and be like, "You're out of your goddamn mind."
Okay, so for the audience that doesn't understand what you guys are trying to be, who are you guys?
Last night here in Vegas, 4 a.m. We were wasted.
No, we're sober. I'm still sober.
And we wouldn't let her.
And for some reason, we just started talking like Bam Margera for the remainder of the
No,
night.
I thought it was Cher.
You thought I was Cher.
You thought we were doing Cher the whole night? When
Do
we
it
were
again
doing
right
Bam
now.
Margera?
Hey guys. Wait, what?
What?
Long Island Media.
There's a reason that I don't do impressions, okay?
I'm at the goddamn bar trying to just get drunk, and I keep getting handed goddamn
You
Long
literally-
Island iced teas, and I couldn't see straight at the end of the night.
Okay, you asked for a Long Island. Don't even make.
I was trying to do an impression. I was just riffing. I wasn't telling a true story.
She's like, I just want to go down and gamble. I want to play blackjack. And then we're
As I'm like
Kelsey,
cuddled, I'm like in my like
no.
comforter.
And she goes,
I'm like-
I'm going to jump out of the window.
No, I said that about pickleball.
Oh, that's right. I was like, hey, what
Can
do
you guys see the court? I can, or we
hear
could
it there.
too.
It's just like,
It's right outside our window.
Every morning,
and there's just a bunch of dudes.
Who comes to Vegas to play pickleball? I'm sorry.
Maybe they live here.
Dorks.
Hey.
Unless you're like in a tournament where you're like, I'm gonna win $20,000 if I
Sorry,
win.
I've never met one cool
I don't
pickleball
know.
player,
Maybe.
but I'm open to it.
Some of them have matching.
I feel like I could. This might be like not accurate, but I feel like I could go down there and I'm gonna beat everyone's ass at pickleball. Like I feel like I could just like
You think
automatically
you could just
be
get
like
up and
good.
go?
I
Yeah.
like the guys. Like I was looking out the window watching them, and I like the guys that are like, they got their suits,
matching uniforms.
like they got their like their
That's their pickleball.
all
their
the-
pickleball, a jersey shirts.
Lululemon,
like-
athleisure,
Oh,
pickleball
like-
set. Oh, for sure.
Lululemon.
And some of the guys will match with headbands and everything. And
Apologies to any
"Ow."
listeners that love pickleball.
Do you?
But-
how do you even play? Like, is there rules?
It's
I
like
think
baby
it's just
tennis.
Mini
yeah.
tennis.
Mini
Yeah.
It's like if
Okay.
you took ping pong and tennis and then crammed them together and did an average. That's what it is.
Well, apologies to all your pickle. What do you call yourself? Like pickleballers?
Picklers.
I'm a ball.
Picklers?
Pickleball.
I don't know.
I'm a pickler.
Ballers.
They call me the pickler.
the pickler.
We can pickle that.
I like pickling.
That's for another time.
Oh, yeah,
That's
only
for
on
another
Fridays.
time.
Have you guys seen Sausage Party?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
It was so stupid. It was funny.
Oh,
just like
ridiculous.
And then didn't they make a second one? Didn't they make a sequel?
They made
or
a
they're
TV show. I started watching it,
Oh,
but
it's a
I couldn't get into
series.
it.
Yeah, it's never the same.
Yeah, the
You know what
movie,
though? It makes you feel like a little bad. Like, what if inanimate objects were not actually inanimate? And like every time you're taking a bite, like say, like I open these Pringles, and it's like, fuck.
You guys think
Like,
we
that'd
could
be,
get
like, actually really
Rufio
sad.
from Hook on our podcast?
Dude, you should.
Rufio.
Probably.
Fucking dude,
Could you
Hook
imagine?
is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Dude, I saw it for like the second time in my life, and where I actually like remembered it and appreciated it, like probably a couple months ago.
Amazing.
I love
So
that. I was like,
good.
I always remember this being weird because I remembered the Disney version, and I was like, what is this? I watched it and was like, oh my god, I like this better than the Disney version. Just gonna say it.
Oh yeah.
Also, that's because Rain Man is fantastic in that movie. I forgot his name.
Oh, dude, Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin, yeah.
Yes,
oh my
he was
god.
Hook.
So
He
good.
was such a good Hook. He's like,
So good.
Don't try to stop me, Shmee. Don't you dare try to stop me.
So
Shmee."
hilarious. And his stupid
Oh, yeah.
dude, it's
It's
so good. Yeah. Man, this is supposed to be a horror thing. We're sitting here talking about Hook
yeah.
and Robin Williams.
You know what? One of my
God.
favorite things though is like
There's a
going-
couple horrifying scenes in Hook.
It's true. The alligator,
Name
very scary.
one.
The boo box.
Oh
Explain.
my God.
yeah.
Did you know
For
that
those
was
of
Glenn
you.
Close?
Of course.
Okay. I should have known you.
Did you know that's George Lucas and Carrie Fisher kissing on the bridge when they start floating in the sky?
Yes. Yes,
I didn't know that.
Isn't Phil Collins in it somewhere too?
You'll be
I think he's one of the
in my
pirates.
heart.
Huh.
Yes, you'll be in my heart.
There's this guy on TikTok who does like
Wait, isn't TikTok?
put the mic to your mouth if you're
love Phil
singing.
Collins.
Was it TikTok that died the other day? Or
TikTok's back now. It's fine.
It's back now?
It's risen from the
already
grave.
back.
Yeah, it's already.
It's zombified.
I was telling everybody that it's gonna be back by Monday. and
Trump
nobody-
fixed it.
Trump.
He got all the credit.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, Donald Trump fixed it. It's like, you motherfuckers, his whole banning thing started because of him in 2020.
Yes.
He's the one that turned the switch
TikTok
off.
united one time and took all the tickets pretty much for one of his rallies. So when he showed up to the rally, only like half the place was full because TikTok people like, let's get all the tickets and not fucking show up.
It's actually
and so like,
amazing.
he immediately was like, we're going to ban TikTok. It's like,
And now
then,
he's like,
guess who's the honored guest at inauguration?
TikTok.
CEO of TikTok.
Really?
Guess who's sponsoring the inauguration? TikTok.
Hell yeah.
And now he did it. He brought us back. Thanks, Trump. You saved us. You brought our glorious TikTok back. Oh my God.
Going back, I think one of my favorite things, like we're talking about Hook, like one of my favorite things is going back as an adult and watching these movies that like maybe you didn't fully understand as a kid and like catching on all these drinks or all the jokes and stuff like that. And but what is like so crazy is like you'll watch like a Disney film and you're like, this is raunchy.
Hocus Pocus.
Or like fucking Lumiere is
he
a
call the girls?
fucking.
Oh, Lumiere's a creep.
He's a creep.
He's a little creep.
a
Watch out for
R-word.
him.
He's a
you
graper.
keep your wax to yourself, buddy.
She said, no, no, no. And he said, yes,
He's
yes.
like, Moserie.
I mean,
let me light your.
You know.
All they do
fire.
is smoke cigarettes and have sex over there. So.
Oh my God.
And just eat
where is this? I
escargot.
want to go to.
And cheese.
And just hate Americans, which I don't blame you, French
Yeah,
people.
we do.
Well, you know
all
what?
of our
Halfway
5
there.
listeners in France.
That Adam guy that we met. from
Adam
Ireland,
Carolla.
Yeah.
Oh,
Adam Carolla.
Ireland, dude! What a
He was
class
telling
act.
me, he's like, I love Americans because in like Ireland, when you go to the pub and you're drinking, don't fuck with the other guy drinking. Like, leave him to drink.
Don't be like, hey,
Don't
bud.
talk to him.
Come here often.
And,
Brap.
yeah, and he said that here in America, people will be like, hey, how are you? How's your night going? And he loves that. And I was like, holy shit.
That's all we do.
I thought everybody hated Americans all across the world.
Yeah, me too.
Like, we're rude and fat. And,
Yeah, I thought.
But I guess.
Oh,
Dude, I mean, that's what's
Tony, tell them what you told us. This guy. Okay, now this guy actually blew me away. I'm gonna go back to TikTok just for a sec. When this got banned, Tony was like, "All right, well, we're gonna go to Red Note." Is what's called. And he was like, all right. And he's explaining this to me, and he made a big joke. He was like learning all this Chinese and stuff, and it was really funny. And we had a lot of fun laughing about it in the car. But then he was like, no, this is actually really cool because this entire other side of the world, like this whole other hemisphere we've never connected with, is now going like, welcome. They're so excited to have us because they're like
so
teaching
cool.
English people like, oh, we don't understand what you're saying. You need like subtitles so we can watch your content. And like they say like hopefully now they're looking at this like in the best way. They're like, now we can connect with the rest of the world. And I'm like, what a great attitude. They're looking at this like a whole new world of content and creators and collaboration.
It's like
it's beautiful.
That's cool.
It's like high school.
What?
Whenever I'm
You're like,
going.
China's like
don't
high school,
throw
guys.
what at me a second in.
You
Let
do
me
that to
go.
me all the time.
Where you think one kid hates you and that kid thinks you hate them only because your popular friends is talking all that shit.
But it's not
and
true.
then you two connect and you're like, yeah, I never said that. And they're like, I never said that either. And you're like, yeah, dude, like,
Cute.
so what are you into? And you're like, I'm into this. Like, I'm into that too. It's like, oh, wow, yeah. Well, that's cool, dude. Like, oh, yeah, we're all kind of cool here.
Actually, yeah.
So
Isn't
that's
that
what's
funny?
happening on like this Red Note thing is like, oh, we thought like Americans hated us.
It's
and
like-
then we're all like, we thought Chinese people hated us. So we're all like, no, dude, you guys want to learn Chinese? We'll teach it to you.
yeah.
And so like, there's like, you'll swipe on Red Note and they're teaching us like their culture and how to cook their food and how to speak like that. And then we're showing them like, hey, we have to pay $20,000 for an ambulance ride. And they're like, are you guys fucking kidding me?
They're like, we thought that was propaganda. We're like, no.
They thought it was
no.
they were like we thought it was propaganda. Like all this shit's real.
We
that
have
goes
no
on.
health care in America.
Even the Chinese people thought like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in the U.S. because that's just what we hear from the rest of the world. So even they were like, no, that, like, what? Everybody's hearing shit through the grapevine, but now that we're actually going face to face and going to the source, we're same like you said. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's not like this at all. This is
Yeah.
actually awesome.
And it's so funny. It's like we had a group text with you, and like fucking Tony sent you a fucking Chinese text, and you're like, "What is going on? Like, what's happening?"
Shishi.
He literally
Shishi,
ordered
shishi.
at In-N-Out like in Chinese, and he was like, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm learning Chinese now.
There's like this.
They like real quick. Red Note, the app, this morning just released an update that translates everything now.
Bless.
Yeah,
Bless.
because Redno and China are like, yes, we want you to come and experience this and learn more about us and everything. We're like, no, block it, ban it.
Tony saw a Panda Express and was like, "That's my people."
Because we were like, what do we want to eat? And it was like In-N-Out, and he was like, I don't want In-N-Out. And then she's like, well, there's a Panda Express, and Tony's like, Shishi, which means thank you.
Thursday, like the Thursday night before we came here, I made Chinese food. Well, made.
He goes, I went to P.F. Chang's. We're like, what? He goes, no, I just got it in the freezer aisle.
I went to the freezer out at the grocery store, just got the frozen bags of P.F. Chang's, and it was fucking good.
Did you get General Tso's chicken?
No, I got the honey chicken.
Honey sesame.
It's a honey sesame chicken or something.
Mm-hmm.
You put the chicken in the air fryer, and then you get the sauce, and you pour it in there and mix it up.
An air fryer?
Everybody needs an air fryer.
You're an angel. Thank you.
I don't have an air fryer. I want one.
You need one. Get one. It'll change your life.
I'm not kidding. Like, so I got really mad. Like, a lot of my friends would talk about air fryers. I'm like,
where did you get your air fryer?
I'm like, no.
From? Do you have a
and I
good
got an air fryer.
Austin needs to
you
get
can
an
make
air fryer.
anything in air fryer.
Just
it makes the
learn
best
about
grilled
them,
cheese.
and we need to get him one.
Really?
French fries.
I'm
you
just
don't
trying
ever
to
have
see if we
hate.
stick them on the camera.
You don't. Is it in here?
For those wondering what that noise is, we're sitting next to Dave Sheridan, who was Doofy in Scary Movie.
Yeah.
And in his photo op,
Skunk, you scared me while I'm cleaning my room.
You've been cleaning your room for 5 hours.
He's got his vacuum too. He was vacuuming someone's ass yesterday. It was insane.
If you have long hair and you're getting a picture,
Is this live or recording?
We're recording.
Oh,
Do whatever you
okay.
want.
Yeah, I got a few more people, so just bear with me, America.
Okay, yeah.
yes, please, you can take my spot.
Take your time. Radio show though, like one of those radio plays. Like when I have this on, you guys can just act like there's a twister or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're in a tornado simulator.
Another cow.
They live or something like that. You're hiding from a hovering alien.
We're inside one of those hurricane simulators at the mall.
Yeah.
The twister one
that tosses money at you.
Yeah.
We need it. We need it. Where is it at?
You're in those Skype, It's so hard to do. Have you seen one person successfully on their own get in there? It's always with the instructor.
Right.
But nobody's and you're ready to go. It's and then you see them jump out of airplanes and okay, this takes a lot. If I can't even get in the mall and float in the fan, it's not going to work at 3,000 feet on the air.
We're not doing our own stunts over here, okay? Or it's not happening.
Dude, that shit is expensive. It's I think it was $150 for
to get in one of those things.
There's an indoor skydiving right off the 101.
There's no
where
way.
we're at. Yeah.
Expensive.
Well, it's in Scottsdale.
That's rich
so
people
it's right
stuff.
next to the bowling alley / go-kart
Right across from
track
Casino
/ horse
Arizona.
racing, whatever the hell it is.
Talking stick.
Yeah, it's all rich as hell up there. Yeah, and they have laser tag that's probably $800.
Where you actually get shot.
Oh, dude, they have these ballistic vests. Have you seen this shit? So they're trying to make VR, virtual reality, as real as possible. And then you have not altered reality. Is that AR or what's the one where it's you look at
augmented
something and then
reality.
Augmented
AR. Yeah. So it's they're trying to find the best way to make it efficient, right? Well, these guys now wear these you have your VR, so you feel like you're in it, and then you can stand on these platforms that you it's you move in the same spot, on a sphere, like a mouse trackball, and then you wear this ballistic vest, and so if you get shot in the shoulder, it will make that pressure hit you.
Why would you want that? I'm sorry. Why the fuck would you want that?
It's great. Dude, I thought VR was just
you have too
it's
much
a
money if
gimmicky
you're doing
thing,
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then we got one of the headsets for Christmas for the kids one year, and I tried it, and
it's incredible.
You're immersed in this shit.
You experience VR. You feel it.
You I was playing this game called Super Hot, where it's a Matrix simulator thing. You pick up a gun and there's guys in a room and you have to shoot them before they get you. But whenever you move, it slows down time.
It's almost like that Gerard Butler movie.
Coming at you, you can go like this and tap the bullet with your finger and it shatters and shit.
It's only when you move, people move. It's you have. It's he's got a knife, you got a gun, and I have a bottle And it's like you're frozen, and it's like, okay, as soon as I move, you guys both start moving towards me. So it's like I have to plan my move. I'm gonna take the bottle, smash it in his face, grab this with my hand, and then try and stab you before you shoot me.
But also, like, you have to have like a safe space in your house to do that, because you're gonna run into all that shit, like your wall and shit.
Oh god, yeah.
People literally died playing Pokemon Go.
Because I was playing that game, and I thought I got everybody in the room one time, and I turned because it's not ending, and there's a guy just like right in my face. And it goes, and I went like, whoa! Like I flew myself back. We got this jet, fighter jet simulator game.
Oh, cool.
And I couldn't play it because I'm in there. Like you're literally, and I'm like, whoa, like I'm fucking getting dizzy and shit.
Badass.
3D stuff like fucks with me so hard. Like I can't. I get so like motion sick.
Yeah.
I don't. I guess I can maybe understand a little bit, but I'll see videos of like people putting these on at like for Christmas, and they're just fucking diving into walls and shit. I'm like, all right.
They like run into the TV.
Or they're like turning around, they're like punching the shit out of like their 90-year-old grandma, and you're like, clear the space, clear the space.
We should just go back to all the like early 2000s when all the retirement homes had the Nintendo Wiis, and all the ladies were playing bowling and throwing the things at the TVs,
breaking
and
the TVs.
at the retirement homes. Like, damn it, Grandma, you ruined bowling for all of us.
Shit.
Speaking of.
What?
My mom has bowled multiple perfect games in Wii Bowling. What? She kicks my ass every time.
That's because your mom's a legend.
She is a
Your mom is the
She's
best.
a fucking legend.
Austin.
And Skid Row knows my mom. So I just want to say she's the best.
Hell yeah. So are we wrapping this up?
Austin, thank you so much, man.
She's going pee-pee.
Go make some money.
All right, I will try.
Let everybody know where they can follow you and find you.
Yes. Enjoy your pee-pee. That sounded bad.
If there was any other woman in here, they would be like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
Hey, Kelsey, enjoy your PPK.
Kick my ass. Okay, so at Austin Ackert Art, and
ACKERT.
Yep, ACKERT. I also have my own like little self-publishing label. It's called Odd Vomit Comics, but I don't post on it that often, so it's better to find me on the Austin Ackert Art.
And follow him. You'll see a lot of his art. You'll see a lot of the friends that he knows that are also artists and do comic stuff. Like, if you're into that kind of thing, 90s, the cool stuff, comics, or us, because he's always hanging out with us, follow Austin, dude. He is the coolest guy. Just come to Phoenix and meet him. He's the best.